Hello everyone, John McGovern here with Get Your Life Back. So this is part 2 of the video series about the key to freedom. So what is the key to freedom? The key to freedom is this: meditation. Now that might sound really odd to somebody who's really practical, right? Well, I don't need to meditate. That sounds too airy-fairy to me, right? You know something, I used to think exactly the same thing. But it was only because I did not understand what meditation was. And this is not meditating on some kind of cloud with, a lotus on top of your head, or sitting in a lotus position, and in this position for hours at a time, chanting kumbaya or something. It's not what meditation is. Meditation is quieting your thoughts and quieting your mind and coming to the present moment. And that really is the definition of presence. Like everybody knows somebody who's walked into, you've been standing there talking to people, or you're waiting in a room, and for example, you're waiting for a presentation to start, and that person walks on stage and you can feel their presence. Presence, that's the key. That means they're present. Their energy is totally here, and it's not wasted by being there, past, future, wherever the hell it is, because they have to be present to make the presentation. So that really is what meditation is all about, is you're training your mind to be here. You're training yourself to be now. Not past, not future, now. Ego is past and future. Okay, so what is ego real quick? Ego is the fight or flight center in your brain that's trying to keep you safe. It's trying to keep you physically alive. Okay? And if there's nothing in the present, basically in the present moment, that's any threat, and most of the time there isn't, right? Unless we watch the news, oh, there's the threat. Oh, I gotta have some anxiety because there's something happening on the other side of the world. I know, I find that to be really silly. But that's what, I used to do that. That's what people do, right? So ego is past, keeping you in an anxiety state by remembering past faults and failures. Being in the future puts you in a state of constant fear of what's to come, which will probably never happen, right? But we don't know that, therefore we must be afraid and alert all the time, or in fear all the time. Alertness means being present and now. Okay? So there's ego. Meditation. Meditating consistently on a regular basis will train your mind to be still. That being still is okay. This is going to take a little bit of time. Okay, it might take a week for your mind to actually say, okay, it's okay to be still. It's okay to be relaxed. I don't need to be in a state of fear and anxiety all the time, right? And it works like this. Once you've been meditating every day, even 10 minutes every day, that's all it takes, is just to bring your mind into a state of stillness as much as possible and quiet the noise down. And then when you're off doing your daily tasks throughout the day, and you'll be able to recognize yourself going somewhere else, and you can say, oh, and pull yourself back into the present. That's what meditation, that's why it is so good. So that's all the time I have for today. And if you like this value and you'd like to receive more value, go to my blog at getyourlifeback-eft.com/blog and be on the lookout for part 3 of this video series. This is John McGovern. I'll talk to you soon.